Hello and welcome back to 27 Fox Place for another cleaning video. I have a lot of work to do today and hopefully this will give you some motivation that you need to get started. I always like to start by stripping the bed so that I can get the bed made up as soon as possible, and I usually wash the sheets and put them back on the bed so that I don't have to fold them. And while I'm waiting for the sheets to finish washing, I can get started on the rest of the house. I had planned to tidy up in the living room before I moved on to the kitchen, but I found my helper sleeping on the job. It's a little unusual to find Ace sitting on the couch, so I just decided to finish up in here later. There's not a lot going on in the kitchen this morning. I needed to unload the dishwasher, but before I do that, I need to take care of a few other things. This garden window is the most neglected spot in the kitchen, so I decided to start here, but mostly I started in the window so that I could put off cleaning the cabinets a little bit longer. I'm using glass cleaner and a paper towel to clean off the shelf, and since I've cleared everything off, I'll go ahead and give everything a quick wipe down before I put it back. When it comes to cleaning the kitchen, I usually try to do a bit extra whenever I'm cleaning up after a meal. So I'll try to clean something that doesn't need to be cleaned every day, like the appliances or the backsplash. But sometimes I just don't have the energy for a little bit extra. Granite does a very good job of hiding dirt, so I know that when the glass is dirty, it's time to wipe down the bottom part of the window as well. I'll leave a link for the granite cleaner that I use in the description box below. I just spray it on and then wipe it off with a sponge. I like to use the Scotch-Brite sponges because they have a scrubby side so that I can flip it over whenever I need a little extra scrubbing power. I keep cleaners that I use frequently decanted in these bottles. I have one for vinegar, one for dish soap, and another for hand soap. If you're new to my channel, my name is Randy, and be sure to hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments if you like to clean with me, or if you're just looking for some motivation to get started with your day. I know it's much easier to get motivated when I have someone to keep me company. It's hard to see just how dirty these cabinets get unless the light is just right. The cabinets in front of the sink always tend to be the worst because it's where I spend the most time. And if you saw my kitchen deep cleaning video, I washed, rinsed, and dried all of the cabinet doors. It's a tedious and time-consuming task, and I tend to put it off as long as possible. But the longer that I wait, the more time and effort it takes to get them clean again. So I plan to get in the habit of wiping down the cabinets more often so that the job is easier and it goes faster. So today I'm just going to wipe down the doors with a damp microfiber cloth, and then I'll buff them dry to get rid of the water spots. I've been trying to find a schedule that keeps the cabinets clean without having to clean them too often. And it takes much less effort to wipe down the cabinets with a microfiber cloth on a regular basis. And rather than wiping down all the cabinets at one time, I need to get into the habit of wiping down the cabinets in sections so that I can cover the entire kitchen in 1 week. Because I'm much more likely to spend a few extra minutes each day on the cabinets so that it doesn't turn into an overwhelming job. The backsplash that we have is a glass mosaic, and because glass can scratch easily, I like to use a microfiber cloth to wipe down the tiles. I'll clean the backsplash the same way that I clean the cabinets off. I'll use the damp microfiber cloth to clean the glass, and then I'll follow with a dry one to clean off the water spots. And since I have the countertop cleared off, I'll go ahead and clean the granite as well. I've been using Wyman stainless steel cleaner for as long as we've had the appliances, and I started out using the wipes, but the wipes tend to disintegrate and leave little bits behind. So I switched to the spray because it does a good job of cleaning the appliances, and I only need to use 1/2 of a sheet of a paper towel to get the job done. Now that I've finished everything on my checklist for the kitchen, I'm going to empty the dishwasher. And I used to put off unloading the dishwasher for as long as possible. And it took me a while to get into the habit of unloading the dishwasher before I had dishes to put in it. And I'm not sure why I used to avoid this task. It's so much nicer to have their dirty dishes hidden away in the dishwasher instead of stacked on the sink or on the countertop. If this window stays clean for 5 minutes, it's a miracle. I clean this glass at least once a week because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see through all the nose prints. I like to use a squeegee because it can clean the glass quickly and it leaves fewer streaks. I switched the clothes over to the dryer first thing this morning. I put a load in the washer last night, and I programmed the machine to start at about 5 a.m. so that the wash would be finished by the time I got out of bed. That way, the clothes are in the dryer while I'm drinking my coffee and taking care of the rest of the dailies. I like to break up the laundry over the week by doing one load a day, and I'm usually able to get the laundry folded first thing in the morning, and I can get it put away by the end of the day. I always like to sort the clothes into categories before I start folding. It's a bit quirky, but I like the rhythm of folding the same thing in the same way. So I'll fold all the pants before I move on to the shirts and so on. I'm not sure if it actually saves any time, but it makes the process a little bit less tedious. And if I can't finish folding the entire load, then it's easier to pick up where I left off and with fewer wrinkles. That's all the laundry I'm going to do today, but before I put everything away, I'm going to put the clothes in the washer and get everything set up for tomorrow. So I'll add the cleaning products and select the wash setting, but I'll set the delay so that the machine will start tomorrow morning. I recently switched laundry detergents and started using the Arm & Hammer brand with Oxy. It has a mild fragrance that works well with the downy scent beads that I like, and I'll fill the softener dispenser with the white vinegar. I'm going to wait for the sheets to dry before I put the clothes away, and I have a few things to do downstairs while I'm waiting. I needed to refill the hand soap dispenser and give the sink a quick wipe down. I keep disinfectant wipes under the sink so that I can give the bathroom a wipe down in between the weekly cleanings. Now that there's a vacancy, I can tidy up in the living room. I need to switch the cover that I keep on the couch, and I change it about once a week. Ace doesn't spend a lot of time on the couch, but Callie does. She gets cold easily and likes to jump on the couch to warm up. And it's just easier to protect the cushions with a cover than to try and keep the dogs off the couch. I'm going a little bit out of order. I was tempted to skip the dusting for today, but then I changed my mind. It's a few days early, but if I get it done now, then my weekly cleaning routine will be a little bit easier during the week. The dryer finished, so I stopped to make the bed. I always try to get the bed made up as soon as possible because there have been many late evenings when I've come upstairs to find the bed unmade. And then I have to make the bed when all I want to do is sit down and put my feet up. After I make the bed, I can put the clothes away and finish up in this room before I head back downstairs to mop the floors.
To say you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell you. Don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. No, oh, oh, oh. And I ain't never gonna stop. Come on. Listen to me. I've tried so many times to tell you this is as good as I can be. Why isn't it enough to be faithful and also be the hit of the party? Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell you.
My husband gave me flowers for my birthday, and before I can add them to my collection, I have to wait for them to dry out. If there's any moisture left in the petals, they will start to decay and cause the rest of the petals to spoil.
Turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Never gonna stop. No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't never gonna stop. No, no. Oh, I ain't never gonna stop. I ain't never gonna stop now, baby. Never gonna stop now, baby. Yeah,
That's all for today, and I hoped this helped give you the motivation that you were looking for. Remember to like this video, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.